only constant thing in life is change. We at Vellum have strived to put forward this ideology and taken the school from strength to strength. The IT lab is finally back in action. It definitely took a long time for it to start functioning, but better late than never. Vellum Boys has just launched a new website. The website contains everything that you would want to know about the school. Check it out at www.vellumboys.org. School this year has seen some major infrastructural changes. The tennis and squash courts have been renovated, a new skating rink can be spotted outside Bethany, new lockers have been installed in Triveni as well as the classes block, and better beds have replaced the old, flimsy ones.
New pathways have been constructed to make our walk of life easier. From now on, we don't have to walk on the pebbles and get blisters on our feet. Squash courts have been renovated recently and were inaugurated by Brigadier Manchanda. All the boys are practicing for the nationals. The tennis courts have been renovated and our aspiring stars are practicing day in and day out.
Every step that I take is another mistake to you.
The new skating rink has been made, and from now on, it will be the hub of all action, sport, and God forbid, medical. Staff room helps the teachers to relax and lounge about. The new principal office has been made. It has very good interiors, but unfortunately, nobody dares to go in. Let's have a look inside.
This year has been definitely more active than the others. The school hosted a number of debates and participated in a larger number outside.
Good evening. The topic today states that gender equality is a reality today, and I strongly oppose the motion. The words seem very simple, but let's take a closer look at the word reality.
For the family, their Raja Beta is an investment, whereas their daughter is a burden. This is a sad reality in India today.
School for the first time had a monsoon mania, which was thoroughly enjoyed by everybody. Vellum Boys also dedicated this evening to Indian classical music to revive the culture that we seem to be losing. The program was witnessed by eminent people from the Doon Valley. Mr. Bagchi and Mr. Mitra, two eminent scientists, conducted a workshop for teachers as well as an inter-school science quiz at Vellum. The quiz was truly an eye-opener, which gave us an insight into the mind-boggling world of science.
I'm pulling it slowly. It broke from the top, as they say. Now in this case, I shall give a jar. It broke from the bottom. I think their prediction is correct. Give a big clap to them.
Ladies and gentlemen, agree or not, the Doon Valley has become a vulnerable spot for drug peddling. Young teens often become the prime targets of these drug peddlers. Vellum has taken a strong stand against drug abuse. The Nijat and Sanchar Society conducted a workshop for the children and educated them on drugs. The Vellumites went a step further. They performed street plays all over town condemning drug abuse. Vellum Boys participated in a number of round square meets this year. Boys volunteered to go to Tamil Nadu for a social service camp where they, along with the other volunteers, built 7 houses in 2 weeks flat. The regional conference was held at the Delhi College, Indore. The theme for the conference was heritage and culture.
It starts with
One thing, I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind.
The international conference this year was held at the Deerfield Academy, USA. The theme being exploring our frontiers.
Watch it count down to the end of the day. The clock takes life away. It's so
The school this year continued to render their services to Raphael, Cheshire Home and Prem Dham.
We're at Cheshire Homes, where boys are interacting with mentally and physically disabled.
The boys with Cheshire Home as their SUPW planted trees around its premises, giving the place a facelift. The school also adopted a government school and a village to reach out for the underprivileged.
The LRC has been dedicated to late Mr. S. Kandhari this morning.
When he was in the outdoors, he knew the names of the trees, the names of all the flowers and the animals, their characteristics. So he was, in my opinion, a wonderful person to have known, the most unforgettable character that I ever knew. Thank you.
Mr. Hazari Lal has completed 25 years of service in Welland. Krishna House has won the Kandhari Trophy for the best house in sports. Ganga House won the Board of Governors Trophy for the best all-rounder house.
Over to sports. This year we tasted success in all sports. May it be football or basketball, we proved our mettle in every field.
We had a successful cricket season and our team played many matches and performed very well. The staff played a friendly match with the boys and unfortunately lost. The basket season this time was very successful. We came runners-up in nearly every tournament and our team beat Riverdale in the districts to win it.
School for the first time hosted a hockey tournament in memory of our late principal, Mr. S. Kandhari. The school team made it up to the finals and stood as the first runners-up.
The soccer team played various matches and cruised their way into the finals, losing after a well-fought match. Now the gym has a new coach, so everybody is trying to get up his physique well and win over the girls. Recently, Mr. Vellum was conducted, and Kunal Ori was a judge. Mr. Vellum. The athletics field has heated up. Boys have put up a brilliant show till now and are trying to break every possible record. Sports Day was celebrated with great enthusiasm. Krishna House walked away with a marching trophy. Ganga House got the Athletics Cup with Mani Sheikh getting the best athlete.
Students that have worked so hard, prepared so hard, and made a wonderful sports day. There's been great team spirit. I think many of you have tried to win, done your best, got very tired, practiced a lot. I think it's been a wonderful sport.
Taking this opportunity, I would like to thank the chief guest, Mr. Darshan Singh, Chairman of Board of Governors, and Old Boy, for being here with us today. I'm very grateful to all the parents who have come here today, the sound coordinators, the army, in making today such a huge success. This only shows that we are all heading in one definite direction, from strength to strength.
With all the practice giving fruit, the rock show was a huge success and even the girls enjoyed it. Old boys have given Mr. Joshi a token of their appreciation of being the oldest teacher at Vellum.
कैसा लगता है सर आपको ये पाते हुए सर?
खुशी होती है.
I have here with us Mr. Bharat Bhushan, who is an ex-Vellamite and an IS officer. Let's talk to him. Tell us something about your memories at Vellum.
Vellum, I would just say one thing. The moment the name of Vellum comes up, I mean, there are so many memories about it, linked about my childhood, about my teachers, the hard work they did, Mr. Penuli, Mr. Gosain, Mrs. Bajpai, Mr. Sandeep Khanna, Mrs. Chalna. All of them, I think they did a wonderful job in molding me, inspiring me, initiating me. My friends, PH Hostel, Krishna House, Mr. Khera. Plenty here. I can just go on. It can go on for the whole day. So many memories.
So what message would you like to give to the Vellumites?
I would just say one thing to the Vellumites. Trust me guys, you are the best. You are the best across India. All that you need to do is to realize your potential. I would say it again and again, because if you people are going to waste your lives by running across the world, running across the globe, I'm not saying not to be entrepreneurial, but strive for it. If you can get into the service of your countrymen, I think there's nothing better than that. Vellamites can do it, they are the cream of India. And if we guys who have all the resources, if we will not do it, nobody can do it ever. Trust me, there are poor people, the rickshaw pullers who are getting through IAS and becoming IAS and IPSs. And if we people with all the resources, if we don't do it, I think nobody else can help this nation. We keep craving about this not being there and a country going to the dogs. I mean, it is because of us people. We are so careless about it that we don't want to work hard. If we can do it, I mean, if I can do it, you people definitely can, because you people are much ahead of us. Trust me, you can do it. You have the resources. You have the teachers, you have the facilities, you have the resources, you have everything at your feet. All that you need to do is put in a little hard work and you can do it. That's what I have to say.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's all we have this year. The way the school is heading, I promise, one day we shall be at the zenith of all public schools. Thank you.
सारे झमेले देख फूलों